yesterday I did my first mushroom ceremony in the last 14 years, and it probably was just like the most perfect setting. The setting that like was the only way for me to do plant medicine, with just everyone surrounding me and holding me through my process, taking care of my journey. And wow, it was so beautiful. It was a difficult journey for me, but it was also really beautiful. Like I was regressing into a place like pre-verbal, being a baby, being a child, and just feeling the terror of not being taken care of, and like just the mistrust um, of my emotions, my sense of reality, um, others, like being able to trust that others gonna take care of me, that life is gonna take care of me, that there is gonna be this attunement, because I kind of cognitively knew that, but also from through this journey I've experienced just the terror. Like the terror that makes you like want to crawl out of your skin and like not being able to express that. And that is really the sensation that I felt a lot when I was a child, of like feeling so overwhelmed, feeling so overstimulated, feeling so just terrified, like terrified of existing, terrified of being, and not being able to say that. And like where everyone thought that like, oh, like she's such an easy child, she's such a happy child, she never cries, she doesn't give you a hard time, right? But like me inside feeling just like this existential terror and not being able to put words on it. It's like almost as being thrown into the ocean of emotion and not being brought to the shore, with the nourishment, with the care, with the attunement, with your caretaker is just making sure that you are really safe, that you are seen, that you are emotionally attuned to. And this was so beautiful with that in this journey, is because it almost felt surreal. Like, I had three people just really guessing like what I feel in the moment. Like, does the music need to be on? Does it need to be off? Do I need a blanket? Do I not need a blanket? A water, a bucket for vomiting, and um, and like the toys, like the little shakers, the touch, the holding, bringing me in through just like this really deep sense of attunement and the guidance. And that was probably like the only way for me to do medicine again, or to just like fall into trust and allow myself to relax, like allow these parts of myself that are just so traumatized, that are so untrusting, that I just want to recoil and hide, and that want to recoil and hide and protect myself, and go into like this like space of mistrust and terror. Like it was, those parts were brought into the surface and then soothed, instead of letting me to just fight for myself and or struggle in silence, or being told that like you're too sensitive, it's your own fault, you're making it up, why are you like this, you're inconvenience, all of these all of these things, all of these mental projections that I've learned. And what was also really interesting is that my mind was pretty clear. Like there were not a lot of fear in my mind, and yet my body was shaken. Like my whole body was just like shaken and convulsing, and I was just feeling fear on this limbic system level, not really even a mental fear. So it was really beautiful. I was just like being so held, and at times it just felt completely surreal as I am, being brought by this mother ocean, and I'm in the fishing village, which I am. I'm kind of close to the ocean right now in a not a fishing village, but in my mind, like in this journey, that's kind of how I felt, like this Caribbean, Ecuadorian coast style situation with Olivia guiding my journey, and her daughter and her partner assistant, and just like really holding such a sweet and such a beautiful space for me to be able to truly just connect to these parts that are so deep and so wounded and so fundamental to my sense of safety and to my sense of well-being and just like being alive as the human.